Okay, I know I'm a little late on this one, but here is our Little Marion Farm trunk show, which is going fast. I do apologize for the lateness of my post, but you know, it's fall and things around here get really busy, and I of course am but one local yarn store owner doing the best she can, keeping the dream alive. So let's get to it, shall we? So Little Marion Farm, we know, is hand-dyed by our good friend Michelle Gastine in her home studio in Southern Maryland. Michelle also owns a merino sheep farm, and she's got all these beautiful sheep. The yarn that she has brought to our shop this time is not her farm yarn, but it is hand-dyed in her home. So we've got all sorts of beauties. So what I'm panning through here, these are, we'll do this backwards and we'll go thick to thin. Usually we do it the other way. So these here are her worsted weight colorways. And her worsted weight yarn is 100% non-superwash, extra fine merino. It's 20.5 microns. Each 4 ounce, 100 gram hank is 218 yards. Well, I guess it's 3.5 ounces. Is 218 yards. And because the micron count is, the micron count, it's so lovely and scrumptious. So 20.5 microns, that's very, very soft. And then, so this beautiful colorway, which is sort of like a splash dye of this beautiful burgundy color, this is Mulberry Pie a la mode. We did have a solid mulberry, but it was sold out. It's gotten sold out. So we've got Mulberry Pie a la mode. Next to it, this one is called Tea Lake. So pretty. It's sort of like a tonal deep caramel, like a tonal burnt caramel color. And then next to it, this mottled green colorway is Forest Bathing. And then we have a darker blue, this really blue, it's just really rich blue. This one is Lagoon. So like a deep water blue. Next to Lagoon is a lighter, more of a denim-y blue. This one is Rock Pool. And no, it's not Rock Pool. This one is Chesapeake. I'm sorry. And then it's got like a little bit of greenish in. I don't know if you've ever been out on the Chesapeake Bay. Look, it's got a blue fleck, a black fleck, a little bit of green, pale green splash. Water in the Chesapeake Bay, depending on how the light hits it, can look green, it can look blue, it can look brown, it can look yellow. It just depends on how the light hits. But this is very much a Chesapeake colorway. And then up above, this is the DK weight yarn, also 100% non-superwash wool. Michelle only uses non-superwash wools. And we do have sweater quantity of most of these still. So this colorway here on the end, which is white with little brown speckles in and a little bit of cream, this is Quarry. And your 3.5 ounce, 100 gram hank of DK weight yarn is 231 yards. And again, this is super soft, extra fine, 100% merino, delicious. And here we have the next color in our DK range of yarn. This is Cedar, this beautiful honey color. And then next to Cedar is like this green, speckly, with little flashes of orange and yellow on a cream base. This one is called Calypso, beautiful. And look how nice all the colors look together. Next to Calypso is this really pretty green. This one is Treehouse, and this is all different shades of green. And look, when I put it next to the Forest Bathing, it is a different color. The Forest Bathing has more blues in it, and the Treehouse has more yellows. And then next to Treehouse, we have Rock Pool. This is Rock Pool. See, it is similar to Chesapeake, but definitely different. Rock Pool is slightly greener, and it does have more speckling. So it's got more of this navy and brown speckle on it. And then finally, we have this beautiful dark blue. This is Soiree. And we did have to take a break in the middle of making our little video because someone came in and got a sweater quantity of Soiree. So we still have 4 skeins left. And this color is so gorgeous. And it's got like little painted streaks of violet throughout the deep blue. And so then now moving on to our sport weight yarns, we have 3 of them here. So we have Golden Pear, Biscotti, and Sparrow. And each of these 3.5 ounce 100 gram hanks has 328 yards, and it is 65% superfine baby alpaca and 35% extra fine merino. So these are all non-superwash, incredibly soft. They're so smushy. Oh my goodness, so soft. Just delightful. And again, cannot tell you how much they just want to be sweaters all day long, but also good for things like berets, cowls, lacy shawls, wrist warmers, or like long lacy gauntlets would be really nice. Or if you want to make like real fancy like thigh-high socks, that would be very, very pretty. And then for our fingering weight, right above, we have all this beautiful fingering weight yarn. We have the Kingfisher colorway, and we have Water Nymph. And we did have another one called Heartstrings, which was shades of red. However, it has sold out already. Oh, also the sport weight yarns, these are $34 a hank. And these luxurious fingering weight ones are $38. These are the crazy soft, 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. These hand dyes are just stunning. And of course, they are flying out of here. Like all Michelle's yarn, it just flies out of here. And last but certainly not least, we have all these beautiful fingering weight yarns, which are great for socks. And Michelle's even included like a contrast skein of a hand dye. Here it's like a 20 gram, 87 yard mini skein of fingering weight to go with the other sock yarn. So these pretties are 100% 20.5 micron merino, and you get 437 yards in each 100 gram hank. It's a 4-ply, so it's hard wearing. And yes, even though it doesn't have the nylon in, this will make really good socks. The 4 plies gives you really good stitch definition, and it also makes this harder wearing than other 2-ply yarns. Like this fingering weight yarn with the alpaca and the silk, I would not recommend like everyday socks out of that, just because I think you would wear through at the hot points like really easily, but this will wear much better. Also, I do have some like day glow nylon that you could carry along in your heels and toes as well. So these different colorways, so each of the minis is like a one-of-a-kind mini to go with your big hank. So we have lavender and wood is this first one, which of course is lavender wood color with a navy speckle. The next one is kaleidoscope, and this is sort of like a bright, almost a highlighter yellow with the blue and all over speckles. And then we have this one here. This one is Art Nouveau, and it's got this beautiful mauve purple with this highlighter. And then also it has like some creamy tones as well, and a little bit of navy. And then we have corduroy, which is shades of mauve and violets. And next to corduroy, we have duckwing. So, and this is denim, sort of like a lake blue, like this deep blue. It's not quite a navy. And then we also have these real pretty dusty dark red violets. And then last but not least is Yosemite, which has this beautiful caramel stripe going through the blue and the purple with sort of like this warm violet, like a warm gray red violet mini hank. So this is everything, folks. Better get it while the getting is good. You can find this all on our website, Lovely Yarns. Lovely Yarns is spelled all one word with one Y, .com/Little Marion Farm. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and happy stitching!